don't know where to begin, but the testing grounds are amazing. There's 6 days left. I recommend anyone to jump on this before it's gone, because some of this might not happen. But first, I want to talk about my review of this. The testing grounds are amazing. Thank you, Ubsoft. You buff my boy Orimusha how he's supposed to be. I'm enjoying him so much. I fucking love it. But there's some buts that I have to kind of disagree with a few things. One, on the testing grounds, I think everyone are absolutely amazing. Glad is good. John June is really fun to fight against, and he's really fun to play with. I was playing on PC with a friend of mine, and what's his name? John June is kind of busted. I think he needs to be turned down a bit, but he is beatable. So he's not fully broken, but he is a little busted. But damn, Glad is on a whole new level. The way that you guys buff this dude is just amazing. Honestly, I don't know how to play with him. As you can see, I don't have him as a character, but when I'm fighting a Glad, the battle be intense, and these Glad players be hitting me with some crazy ass miss-ups, man. Like, Glad is just amazing. And last but not least, let's talk about, what's his name? Zuhan. He's really fun too to fight against. I don't have him, as you can see, but he's good too. Overall, he's fantastic. He doesn't need to be touched. But my biggest issue is Itakiri is fine. It's Shingoki. Shingoki is pretty cheap. There's a few things I don't like about him. Maybe it's just I don't know how to deal with him. But he is pretty busted and he is pretty broken. My biggest issue that I wish that you guys can do with him, seriously, is that he does not need armor when it comes to his lights. That shit needs to go. Like, his armor needs to go when it comes to his lights, because I get him before his light come out, and I end up getting the hit even though I hit him first, and what makes his hit still lands on me is because he got armor on. And the armor will, like, he would take partially the damage, not full damage, but he would take partially damage of the attack I did. But he still would end up getting that light attack, which his light attacks are like between 15 to 18 damage just from a single light. So, yeah, and then he can follow up with a headbutt regardless. So it's pretty cheap. Also, what makes him really cheap is that I'm glad that I can hit him out of Demon Embrace, but I hate for the fact that, for example, when I do like a side dodge heavy, he can grab me. Even when I do it with a side light, if I was playing as Horochi, or even with fucking Nobushi, or even with a couple people, even with Valkyrie. Like, if I do side light, he can tag me with a guard break. A GB. I just feel like his grabs are completely stupid. I feel like overall, when it comes to like Shingoki, a lot of people say he's trash. He's not trash. He's actually way too good for his own good. He's way too busted too. And the only thing is, I just wish that they can do, if I feel like when it comes to his charging, there should be a limit of how long you can hold down the button of your attack, because you can do a thing. You can do this thing called a delay cancel, which that doesn't make any sense. But pretty much he can super delay all his heavies into a GB or into a Demon Embrace. And if you're fighting against someone with shitty latency, it is completely one-sided. in that fight. Also, when you fight him, it's like, dude, I can't even fucking do anything because when he blocks your attacks, like if he blocks four of your attacks, like if I was playing as Orimusha, if he blocks 4 of my lights, I have like no stamina. But when you knock him out of stamina, his stamina comes up so fast, it is ridiculous. Like his stamina is really broken. Like I'm like, dude, what the fuck can I do? How can I beat you if you have stupid stamina? Now here's the thing though. Even though I might say he's broken, there are a few people in this game that can counterpick him. You can counterpick him and beat him with different champions. But unlike me, the champions that I use, if I was using Ibushi, she can't go against, you know, Shingoki. Shingoki can beat Ibushi. If I was using, you know, Onimusha, I can try to do my hitting. What's this move called again? I can do my where's my move at? I can do Turn Viper, okay? Right? But even if I do Turn Viper, for example, I do Turn Viper, okay? There's a certain chance. Is it what? It's block, yeah, it's blade blockle. Blocked it. If I use this move, right? There's out of all the chances of me parrying his attack, right? It's 20% of me parrying his shit because, you know, when it comes to his heavies, you can't really deflect his heavies. It's impossible. When it comes to his lights, it's like, dude, your lights are faster than my lights? How is that fucking possible, dude? You're a fucking tank. Doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't have hate towards Shingoki. I just feel like the stuff that makes him good needs to be turned down. And what needs to be removed from him is armor. He has way too much armor when it comes to his lights. It is fucking ridiculous. Really ridiculous. And that needs to be that's the one thing I want him to not have. And a lot of people are agreeing with me. He doesn't need armor when it comes to his lights. And that's about it. Everyone else I'm fine with. I can fight anyone else in the game. I don't care. But my biggest issue is just he's too cheap. Now there's one person that I have to bring up. Okay, I know that this guy Griffin got nerfed, but yeah, he's still busted. Very busted. I just love how when I do a sidestep attack, a sidestep, right? I do a side dodge, and he ends up smacking me in the face. And it's not his zoning attack. It's just his basic side attack. And it's funny because if you time the dodge, you can automatically go through his attacks. But no, he can just hit you one time and then kick you from getting that side hit. And it's like, bro, dude, I never see a guy do so much shit and still have stamina. Like, that doesn't make any sense, dude. I don't know how his stamina his stamina, he can literally deplete his stamina. It takes literally 0.5 seconds for his stamina to come back. Him and John June has the most fastest stamina recovery in the entire fucking game. And that needs to be completely turned down, especially when it comes to Griffin. Other than that, everything is fine. Even though this is supposed to be a testing ground, I'm glad that Ubisoft actually did this. I really hope they make Onimusha keep his rework in the game, because if he doesn't have his rework after 6 days, he's gonna be completely shit. Like, he's gonna be garbage. Like, honestly, when he came out, he was so fun to use, and when he got nerfed 4 times, it was just like, yeah, you garbage now, dude. There's no point playing you. Like, I haven't fought any Onimushas, and when I did, it's like, bro, you fucking garbage. I can just sidestep you all day and beat you. You can't do shit about it. But this rework of him, he's absolutely amazing. And please Ubisoft, man, please Ubisoft. You can keep all these reworks. Everyone is good. I'm talking about John June is good. A little bit busted, but I can deal with his bullshit. Juhan, fucking amazing, dude. I don't have him, but I fight people that be beating me, been kicking my ass with some crazy mix-ups, and they are really good players, really good. And then, yeah, Shingoki, yeah, I mean, he's okay. His rework is fine, but please just nerf his armor. Like, that's the only thing I'm asking for. Glad, this is just amazing. God damn, man, I got beat. I fought someone. I fought someone that was a Glad, and he just demolished me with some crazy miss-ups. I couldn't do anything about it. Like, I got trashed it. But yeah, he was really fun to fight. Pretty much, I think everyone is at their peak when it comes to where they're supposed to be. I personally do feel Nibushi needs a tune-up a bit. A tad bit, actually. I wish that you could just do, like, side... I wish you could just do dodge for square. Or dodge left square, and you can automatically do her kicks. I think she needs to have something like that. And I also think that they need to increase her heavy, her heavy speed. No, I mean her heavy attacks when it comes to speed, like MS. Some of her heavy change are really slow, and most of her attacks that's heavy looks like they're supposed to be slightly faster. But other than that, I feel like she just needs a tune up. But yeah, everything else is fucking fun. Like, man, I'm not trying to make this a long video, but I'm just happy that Ubisoft did this. And I just want to say thank you.